does this change Twin Disc operations?
Okay. So becoming a subzone of the Lufkin Foreign Trade Zone, we are going to be required to manage our inventory in a much tighter way because we're actually an extension of customs. And so we have special controls on our inventory, camera surveillance, things like that. And our inventory control procedures are going to have to be very tight. So incoming materials coming in and external materials shipping out will have to be controlled much more tightly.
And why is that?
Okay. So as a foreign trade zone, when we import inventory in from foreign countries, we are now going to be able to realize some advantages by not having to pay customs and duty charges when we import goods from foreign countries. And what we will do is once our products are finished and we have a finished good shipping out, we will pay the customs and duties at that time, so it's kind of a delay in when you pay customs and duties, unless it's going abroad, re-export, and then we don't pay any customs or duties on that product, which is a really big advantage. Our company has 5 European operations, and we have operations in Australia and Singapore as well. So this is going to allow us to do a lot more business with our foreign subsidiaries, which is going to bring more product here to build and ship, and that's exciting because that will mean more jobs in the future. So this should help our community in many different ways. Then another thing I can say, the City of Lufkin and our Economic Development Group have been very cooperative, along with our community college, Angelina College, the Lufkin Independent School District, and our county. They all unanimously approved this foreign trade zone for Twin Disc, and we're very appreciative of that because it's really going to help our company grow in the future.
Good. So for, you mentioned the benefits it has for the community. Do you mind stating what benefits you're speaking?
Yeah. Okay. So specifically the benefits for our community will be increased jobs. We're going to be able to bring new products into our markets here. One of the big projects we're working on right now is bringing some marine propulsion systems from our subsidiary VETH in the Netherlands to Lufkin. We've already trained some of our employees, and we will be making what they call tunnel thrusters or bow thrusters for ships and barges that will help us here in the Gulf of Mexico, Mississippi River, the Intercoastal Canal. So that's really going to put Lufkin on the map when it comes to marine propulsion by bringing some of those products here to build for our North American markets.
Wow. And so you were just mentioning some of those added costs for the imports. It's lowered, correct, for those?
Yeah. Well, the cost of importing goods into the U.S. are lower when you have a foreign trade zone. So that's a real advantage for us, especially since we operate internationally.
Mm-hmm. And so what do you plan to do with any extra money that you may have now?
So as we grow our business and we're able to improve our cash flows, what that will do for our company specifically is cause us to start considering expansion of this facility. When we worked with the city to build this first facility, which is 55,000 square feet, we're located on 20 acres here in the business development park, and so there's plenty of room for expansion. So even as late as this morning, my management has asked me to relook at what we're considering for expansion. So that will be a great boost for our economy here in the U.S. in Lufkin, if we were able to do that.
Right. And so I guess speaking of that expansion, would it be like another building, or?
Yeah, the expansion would include adding on to this current facility, and more than likely this facility was built for assembly, manufacturing, testing, and so probably what we would expand is our warehousing capabilities with maybe a lighter structure for that. Instead of using this massive building for warehousing, we would probably build that for that purpose, for inventory purposes.
Okay. And then I guess then how many
Employees?
employees do you have?
So currently we have 16 employees here on site. When we designed this building, we designed it for well over 50 to 100 employees, so we have plenty of room for expansion. But with COVID and the economy going down, that impacted our ability to grow like we had originally planned. But being part of this foreign trade zone is going to be a shot in the arm to boost business and production again. So we're really excited about the future.
Okay.
So we have just become activated as a foreign trade zone here in Lufkin. The next steps will be to install special software that interfaces with our current ERP system or our inventory management system that will allow us to control transactions coming into the zone and leaving the zone. So operating as an extension of customs and the customs agents, we're going to be audited by them, and they expect certain inventory accuracy and controls be put in place. So we've purchased some special software just for that to file all the proper paperwork. And so our team right now is working with consultants to install that software.